leave. I cheated the river with Judas. Tearing down the barrel of his gun. Yes, he shot me down. I died and someone brought me back to life, but never to my senses. Bounce on that shit, dance. Bounce on that shit, dance.
Hold on, y'all. Wait till everybody come in. Because it's been a whirlwind, a mess around here. Let me play my music. Hey, Ashley. All right, y'all, welcome in. Ooh, all right, we're going to get into it. Before I get into Cardi and them tea, because I did a little research, we're going to talk about it and my thoughts on it. But before we get into it, honey, I have to give a round of applause to this side of the team. Hold on, wait, let me get some applause going. Let me get some applause going. Baby, they ran with their tails tucked between their legs. Baby, they were so going far that they were going to call the police. Child, folks popping up in people's states and letting them know what it is, honey, and all of that stuff. Baby, it was like, shh, it's quiet. It's quiet. While people defending their mama and the mama going on the tirade. Like she ain't had nothing about 50, 11 days. Child, shout out to D Ham and Mika. Shout out to them. I want to say this. I think we've ended it, got them a little quiet because all the things that were said, even that page that nobody know who is, allegedly, they're quiet. Shh, very quiet. So I can't get mad at nobody, man, y'all. And another thing for people to go, oh, well, we can take it to court. The girl didn't get out her car. The man ain't come to your door. Ain't no taking nothing to court. This is a free country while it is for now, okay, because freedom of speech is affected. But people can go anywhere they want to in America now. And you can't stop nobody for coming like you run it and you are the mayor or the governor. Because the last time I checked, you are not the color palm of your hands. And if you was the governor, honey, they wouldn't sit here and trust you. So that's just being honest. It was a lot going on and things that happened and transpired. So we are not here. And it is what it is. Now, we got another beat to talk about tomorrow. This is FYI, but this will be with Jeepers Creepers. Now, I'm not going to put that in here because we're talking about the rap girls, and I'm going to tell my idea and what I think. Child, when is it ever over? Let's get started with the sales. So, we were told that it only sold 200,000 copies the first week. She didn't pass Nicki Minaj, and they were trying to say it flopped. Well, baby, things they've got done counting this. Now that was hard copy sales. Now people got to understand we're not in the 90s anymore, and with the hard copy sales, let's be continuously honest, we still have Lauryn Hill holding that spot with just one album. Lauryn Hill is still holding that spot. You might as well say that was the last rap album that came out before streaming. Okay? Let's make that clear. So while the Barbs and Barney Gang are fighting, which I'm trying to figure out what they're fighting for, because with the hard copy sales, the last time I brought a hard copy before I could put it on an MP3, it was Lauryn Hill. But if you want to go to streams, let's go to it, because now streaming is such a huge thing for the longest. And let's go to that. Now, Nicki sold, now we got to give it to her. She sold her hard copy and she had high streams as well around the globe. But then, let's be clear, Yo Barb's only did that because they wanted to take away something. And that's the problem I kind of have with Nicki a little bit. But I still love her, though. Personality, she's a fun girl. Nicki seemed like she a girl you can sit down and eat brunch with, the same as Cardi. I'm still trying to figure out what the problem is with them fighting, because I feel like if you really want to be honest and really want to go with the globe, you have Lauryn Hill, Cardi B, Lauryn Hill, Nicki Minaj, and Cardi B to me. Give me one moment. Excuse me, y'all. We're in the middle of a little lover's quarrel. But I still, that's how I feel. I feel like the other girls are coming in. They're gonna have to put into that. And that's just what it is to me. Now let's go over this else before we go over to Miss Onika Tanya Mirage Instagram. Okay. Now this is a breakdown. So Nicki, like, yes, false claims. No, Nicki, streaming is a thing now. People are streaming. Beyonce talked about this. Okay. So it says, as of September 2025, Cardi's second studio album, Am I the Drama, has certified 2 times platinum by the RIAA for moving 2 million album equivalent units in the US. Album equivalent units measure consumption through a combination of traditional album sales, streaming, and digital track sales. The album certification was achieved quickly due to the inclusion of a highly successful pre-release singles, which was also with that, so they added that to that. Now, did she have to do that? No. Now, she didn't top. Now, this is what they call your second album, and Nicki had this. We're not gonna act like she didn't. This is what we call your second album. People say when you go through your second album, right? So remember, Tamar was like, I don't know if I'm gonna top my first, because you got to top that first. If you don't top that first, that's okay. That means even if you get close to that, you have to top that third, right? And a lot of artists go through this. Nicki has went through it too. Her second one didn't outdo that first one. The first one was very poetic, very much her starter point. It was a letter to herself. And then when we got the second one, everybody has that second album thing. The same with Beyonce. She had in Destiny Child. Now, Destiny Child's first album, we got to give it to him. It was great, but it didn't do that great, but it did great. But when that second album came, after they put themselves out there, and the writing was top notch with Destiny Child's writing on the wall, one of the best albums still to this day, decades later. That's what people are trying to get with the momentum. And Nicki has had that as well. So I don't know why she kind of feel like, oh, you got to top me. No, baby. If y'all want to be honest, y'all got to top Lauryn Hill, and y'all really got to top Destiny Child and Beyonce, even though, and let's be clear, even though they are rap, they don't do rap, they do R&B and stuff, they have different genres, and y'all really got to top that. Let's just be honest. But I have to say, they are doing their thing. I don't know why we're having this conversation. So it was said yesterday that, oh, she only sold 2,000. They weren't finished with everything. They said that was hard copies. Those are hard copies. That is not streams. That was the first week with hard copies. So remember, she was standing out there with the hard copies. And I understand she's selling 499. I'm going to be clear with you. We're not in the 90s anymore. Okay? People are not. There are limited record stores. Let's be clear. There are limited record stores. You have streaming now. People are streaming. That's streaming with everything. Limited record stores. Baby, it's not like Best Buy is selling CDs still. You still see them CDs sitting on there getting dusty. Just like with Walmart. Okay? It's not like we can go to Radio Shack or all them other places anymore. It's not that anymore. Like they said, it has changed. A lot of the artists that come up from the 90s and 2000s said it has changed. Your marketing has to be different, because when they did it, it was albums. Everybody rushed to the store. They sit out there that morning and they go buy that album. it is not the same anymore. And I hate to tell people that. And it's not to knock them down, it's just not the same. Okay? Now, baby, if this was in the 90s and 2000s, I would say, well, you got mollywopped. You did, girl, because everybody was at that stove. At like they do on Black Friday. Just being honest. So Nicki took to her story, child. Oh, we're gonna get into the congratulations from 2017. Okay. So Nicki took to her stories and she is sitting here promoting her sales. My computer a little slow, please forgive me. I probably got something running on my son's account at this point. As usual, teenagers. Oh, let me not say that. They said I got a makeup son. Why is it doing that? Hold on, y'all. I might have to come back. Don't tell me she done deleted her damn stories. Here you go. Why is it doing that? Let me log out and come back in, y'all. But y'all saw what she said. Okay, let me pause it. So, she puts on her story, it's charging. I don't know why it's doing that. Despite false reports, Nicki Minaj is the only female rapper to have an album across two. How was that false report? This is from a Barb. How was that false report? So we're okay. Let's be clear. I'm going to be honest. The way that the momentum been going with Cardi B album, the only people that don't like it are Barb's. Every female that put out something, Barb's, I hate to call you out. I got to call you out. They could be a good ass rapper like Mona Leo. They ain't gonna like Mona Leo because they feel like she a problem. Barb's, we have had to learn this too. You got to stop. Support everybody. It got to be stopped. But I even did some research. We're gonna get into it. Barb's were even buying the album and said they liked the album. Barb's.
We was fuck. She said my name, she getting belt. She think I'm playing, she getting belt. When we go on the look, God, they say Cardi, you I don't let the bodega.
Face pretty, I could win a pageant.
I band fuck your brother. Pretty. Why we all losing? I could show him how. Yeah, nigga lose me, you know.
Oh, my bad. Oh, okay. Hey. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Who didn't hit 200 million streams? Oh, okay. It's okay. Everybody got to have their part. And this is why I said what I said yesterday. Was it yesterday, a couple of days ago? I felt like their drama is made up. And I'm going to tell you why. I feel like they've been squashed it, but this is their money maker. I feel that way. This is their money maker. Like, for real, let's be clear. These girls don't got no goddamn problem with each other. This they money maker. Especially with Nicki, the fans gonna eat it up. Cardi fans gonna eat it up. Like, let's be for real. They see each other, they probably sit here and say, hey girl. They probably do a nice wave and keep moving. Ain't no goddamn beef. Oh, the queen is still the queen. Y'all say that. It's room for everybody. I think the thing is Nicki has spoiled her fans, and Nicki was spoiled. And I say this again, I'm saying it again, and like I said, I have no problem with Nicki. I love all the girls. I feel like they bring versatility. I love that they are coming for a male dominant career, because a lot of men were taken, as when I was growing up, they were taking over rap. It was talking about booty. It was talking about living in the hood. Then you came out of it, but you can't go. It was a lot of that. And these women followed the formula, and now they have made it. Some women are not that great, but they're picking it up and they're seeing what works for them. You have your Megan Thee Stallions, your Lotto. I feel like Lotto and Megan are great. I feel like Lotto is a baby Trina to me. Young Miami and JT are baby Trinas with Lotto in that group. I feel like, Bia, I feel like, first of all, I'm going to say this, no shade to her. I feel like she don't work so hard and been on the show and don't work with Diamond. Why haven't you had the momentum to even take Diamond advice to grow? And you should be on a Nicki Minaj level. But you're worrying about beefs. Like, let's be clear. I feel like Nicki has what came in a time, it was male dominant. A lot of women were coming in, but they had stuff going on, and she kept pushing while everybody else had their drama, had they whatever, was trying to see what worked for them. She pushed through. We ain't gonna lie like she didn't. I feel like Ice Spice need a little work, but she catching on. Lotto, she's doing good, but I feel like, Lotto get mailed in love. It's a lot of the girls. Sweetie, I feel like if she just stopped sitting here open and being an op shop, there's no shade to her personal life, but I feel like it messes up what she does, and I feel like that it gets tainted. That's just how I feel. Okay? And I feel like Trina, Little Kim, goodness, Kaya and all them kind of open the door, and women before then, Queen Latifah and MC Light, for these women to do things. And like I said, if anybody want to talk about sales, yeah, they did great, but let's go with the hard copies. Lauryn Hill is still number one, and even if from 97, 98, we are now in 2025, and Lauryn Hill is eating off that album and off the tours, even though she had issues with the IRS. Women are covering her songs. What are we arguing about? Try, please. You might as well give it to Beyonce at this point. Or Trina. Like, and the Barbs did buy Cardi album. The Barbs that don't like Cardi, here is the tea. They brought Young Thug album thinking she wasn't going to be on it. And then when Young Thug put her on it and released the track, they got upset because they were being spiteful. So then when that didn't work, what they did was they ran up Pink Friday 2 to try to oversell Cardi B album. They did. Yes. And those are the same. And some of these Barbs brought her album. Let me see. Let's see what people had to say. And I've heard Barb's did buy that album. They did.
Is out, and so Cardi B came in with the number one album. She sold 200,000 copies of her album, and after 7 years to be able to sell 200,000 copies of an album is pretty fucking monumental, if you ask me.
Exactly.
Like, I don't think any other rapper will be able to leave for 7 whole years and be able to come back and sell a number one album.
Hey.
So shout out to Cardi B.
And like I said, it was 2 million streams. And for them to say, oh, well, Nicki didn't want to be TikTok. Let me say something, Nicki. Welcome to the new generation, child. I understand. Honey, I get it. I don't understand TikTok either. I don't. But it's the new thing now. For now. And y'all got to understand, TikTok is the new thing for now. So that's the marketing now. It's TikTok. And I understand why a lot of barbs are like, oh, well, she say no, but y'all be on TikTok making y'all money though. Now, here's another barb that said the album was good. Oh, it was plenty of them that liked the album. Now I don't know if Nicki gonna eat them up on what spaces when she get back, but right now she working. Cause I feel like she gonna be talking.
And it's no shade as a mature bar, Cardi B. You ate that, mama. You ate that, okay. Now I don't know if that Grammy line was for the Queen. Other than that, yeah, you did your boo.
And that's no shade. I'm gonna tell you what the older barbs noticed. I was having a conversation on Instagram and no TikTok, and one girl was like, she liked Doja Cat. I said, do you really think so? I said, Nicki has told time and time again that she doesn't like Doja like that. Let's be clear. Doja, she feels like Doja used her for her fan base and took off and went into some crazy ass shit that didn't sell. No shade to Doja. Doja's awesome. Rap up. She can rap quick. Her and Doechii, they quick on their feet. I give that. But the problem that people have with Nicki is there are girls coming after her that praise her and she feel like they're stealing from her, and I don't think that's fair. For her to call Doechii a plant, and I have seen Doechii sell stuff out her pocket and all that from Tampa, Florida, it's crazy to me. To say she stole her flow is crazy to me. Everybody got to have a Nicki flow now, and that's not true. And if you want to say stealing, you can say the same thing with other people. Another thing I want to say is this. To the barbs that know what's going on, they are well aware that she don't like certain people. JT has fallen out with Nicki. Ice Spice has fallen out with Nicki. Bia, I don't even think Bia get the reference anymore. If anybody paying attention. That's why Nicki say, do y'all pay attention to me? Okay. And it's still an argument in a fight because JT want to still sit here and get help. JT was wrong, and I'm finna tell you the truth. JT was wrong. For you to fall out with Cardi, jump over to Nicki, like Nicki ain't paying attention to it. Nicki know what the hell you doing. You get a future with Nicki, everything cool. Then when Nicki tests the water with you, oh, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I don't think that's a good idea. I don't want to do that. And Nicki like, well, damn, like, I get, because Nicki feel like she helped open doors for you. You such a fan. You wouldn't mind working with her, getting some teas to be more bigger than what you is. But she don't want to do that. The girl had already said that she really just want to do her job and go home. I don't understand why y'all sitting here like, ooh, JT. JT the same as Cardi in a different skin tone. I said it. I just want to do, if JT have, she said F them kids, I just want to do my job and go home to my man. Who the, like, hello? If she never had this issue with Cardi, I don't even think we'll get another album. I don't think we'll get a second album probably at the same time too. Let's just be clear. Let's be clear. And don't get me wrong, I like JT. She could rap hard. But JT really be saying F them kids, but she be calling them people churn ugly. Okay? When she called them people churn ugly, like she did that girl at that Atlanta mall, or was it Tampa mall? One of the malls, she called them folks churn ugly. And that girl's finna whoop her ass. But don't nobody want to talk about that. Oh, okay. I support black women, but she called them churn ugly. Oh, okay. I'm just saying. And then for her to sit here and say, that's another thing I want to talk about too. For her to talk about Cardi B shape, JT, no. Y'all both went to the same, had them doctors. Y'all had them doctors. Okay? Let's not go there. Leave it be. Keep it cute on the plate. Now, if you could have been like, well, you know what? You said I can't dress, but I put that shit on, and I bet you my shit costs money. Oh, I can say, okay, then. Okay. I bet you I get somebody to design my shit. But I'm like, okay. Then she might come back and say, so then you can get another 8. But I'm very disappointed in you from a girl from date. I am very disappointed. But yeah, I'm finna be honest. This is what I want to see, and this is how I feel. And both of them can get mad at me. They shouldn't be beefing. They shouldn't be beefing. I'm gonna tell you why. We was robbed off motorsport. They out rapped them niggas. They had the best memorized verse on that song. Both of them. And I'm still trying to figure out why we got a verse when they can sit here and eat the girls up for breakfast. They could be Nene and Portia. Remember, it was Nene and Kim, but it really wasn't hitting like that. But then when Nene and Portia came, and it came to shading them heifers, and Nene can say something, and then Portia say something, feed it off, and then Nene can say something, or Portia end it right there, or Nene. That's what it was to me. Like they could be like Karen and Giselle. They don't like each other, but when it comes to shade, they gonna read a bitch down. You feel what I'm saying? Like, we got robbed. We got robbed. They robbed us. Because I say, okay, well, maybe they could get over this, and then they could jump into something else, and then just start eating when these heifers. Like, now, we got robbed. This the best time. You had, man, let me tell you something. You had both of these heifers switch out on y'all. Do you know how bad y'all could have teamed up and ate them down? And the tea that y'all know, we got robbed, y'all. We could have had a shade assassin duo to me. And we got robbed. And I hate that. I do feel like both of these ladies are great. I feel like, and I'm going to say this, with Cardi album and the sales, a lot of people dropped Cardi to a 10 because she wasn't releasing anything. But now that she has her rollout, I feel like she is number 2, maybe number 3, behind who I said. And I feel like that's just what it is. And I think when it comes down to this tour, she will get back to her spot. And she basically said nobody's taking it. And I want her to keep that. I want people to understand Cardi was in a relationship, a marriage, that every time, remember she said she was going to drop something, he filled her up with a baby. He didn't want her to be outshine him. He didn't like her like that, if we want to be honest. He did not like her like that. Okay? He really didn't. And I feel like it's like, stringing along type of situation. And I was watching Black Men Don't Cheat 2. I want y'all to go watch that on Tubi. It gave me a sense of how these men really are. Y'all need to go watch that and pay attention to it. Because it sounds like the same playbook. But this time Cardi said, no, I'm not stopping. And I think this is her last child. I believe it will be. I don't think she's going to have any more after this. And I think she's going to go fully momentum on it to keep her spot. A lot of people say Nicki can't fight her spot. Let me tell you something. There will always be it's from the words of the queen of art, queen herself, Mrs. Carter. And she has said this. Yeah, it'd be people that come after me, but it'll never be another me. Yeah, it'll be people that come after me that do great. They probably can outperform me, can do whatever. But when it comes to the work ethic, it comes to this and that, it'll never be another me. And I want Nicki to understand that. Yeah, it might be a girl come in that might outsell you, out-rap you, outdo you. But as long as you know it'll never be another you. Same with Cardi. Y'all got to stop putting these women together and feeling like, oh, they coming against each other. No. I feel like we got robbed. I don't care damn who don't like it. We got robbed, damn it. Because I really, truly wanted to see them eat some of these messy heifers up that got Twitter fingers instead of hitting the booth and then going to the booth and tearing them up like filet. I wanted to see it. But we didn't get it. We didn't get it. And I feel like, and I'm going to say this, it's the fans. The fans are keeping it going. The fans are making sure this is it. And like I said before, they got to make their bread. They got to eat. They got bills. Bigger bills than we do. They light bill costs more. Their car notes cost more. Their mortgage is more. Their children have money set aside, and school costs a pretty penny. They are going to walk with this beef forever. And I'm gonna be honest, they might not even have beef with each other. But because y'all are promoting it and making them have beef, they gonna eat it. Because I believe the beef died after that first album. Because remember, they were beefing before that album. I believe it died after that first album. That little baby wasn't here yet. And I truly believe that I don't blame them for making a coin. Grocery is high. In the fridge they got, and the people they take care of, it costs a pretty penny. To keep their lifestyle that they have got accustomed to for the hard work is not cheap. So, hell, shit, I don't blame it. At first, I was mad at her, like, why they keep beefing? But let's be clear. Hell, nobody can't blame them, honey. That's their money. That's really, besides their work, this is promoting. Oh, let me see what she said. Oh, I don't know if she said that about that. Oh, let me go see what she said. Baby, that is the coin. That is how they eating, and I don't blame them. Okay? From the words of Jasmine Crockett, we about to have a shutdown again. I do not blame them. Baby, you go ahead and eat, honey. Y'all eat. Y'all make sure. Child, I don't blame you. Shoot. My child got a CD with cash waiting on them when they get on child. Hell yeah. Clothes cost a lot. You building a lifestyle. You didn't have. Hell yeah. I don't. Long as nobody pulling wigs ain't flying, nobody getting hurt. Child, please enjoy that. We might as well enjoy it while it lasts, because I feel like at a certain point, it's gonna die down. That's all I got to say. Like I said, I'm a fan of both ladies. I love their work. I love their albums. Some songs I did not like on one is the same as the other. It's okay. I have favorite songs. Okay? And I want to say another thing. Barb, stop trying to put that Creole lady, Banshee Crazy Lady in it, because I want to let y'all know, Beehive is who y'all got y'all shit from. Let's be clear. Okay? All that mess, yes, from over. We're not gonna act like it, okay? And the Beehive are sitting here waiting at the door, and they want to make. And I want to say this for the words of them. They want to make you think they're making honey and getting ready for Act 3, but they are ready to tell y'all asses a new one. No, excuse my French, okay? That is to the words of the Beehive crew. They are waiting to sting the hell out of y'all Barbies at the damn door. Okay? And your queen is also a Beehive. Yeah, so pay attention. Be mindful, okay? All right, I want to thank you guys for watching. Before I go, we got a new beef. It's taking off. It's Jeepers Creepers versus that girl off TikTok, y'all. He responded, y'all. What she said, oh, he ain't. I'll beat him. I'll take him. I'm going to tell y'all now, Jeepers Creepers said, oh, yeah. Matter of fact, I might end this live and come back with that. Yeah, Jeepers Creepers responded, baby. He's smelling and sniffing her from the picture. Baby, now she trying to back out. I was like, yeah, I don't want to fight him anymore. Baby, he said, no, bring that ass here. That was her fault. Listen, I will see y'all at 8:30. We're going to talk about that, and we're going to talk about Mariah Carey. Baby, she shaded the hip. Baby, I can't never be mad at that woman. Shout out to the lambs. I can't never be mad. We're going to get into it. So it's real out here. I don't know what these. And shout out to the R8 supporters. Y'all won. I been saying y'all will win it. I mean, we went over here. Anyway, I'll see y'all in the next one. Thank you for watching. Forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. We'll see if they be live tonight going crazy for the next 40 days and 40 nights. Shh. I ain't gonna say that. My bad. Thank you guys for watching. To like, comment, share, subscribe. I see you guys at 8:45. Bye.
It's in the reach of my arms, the span of my hips, the stride of my step, the curl of my lips. I'm a woman, phenomenally.
Birds singing in the dead of night.